Hi friends, in this video let us see about LCM. I think you might all have known what is LCM means. LCM means least common multiple or lowest common multiple. So we are not going to solve this LCM problem in the method what we have studied in the school. Instead of that, let us see some tips to solve this LCM in a tricky and easy way. Once we are aware of this trick, we can use this trick for competitive exams and also for one word problem. It will save a lot of time. So for easy understanding, I have divided this trick into two parts. In this video, let us see only part 1. Come, let's see some problem. We can solve some problem using this trick. Here is one problem, 2, 4, 8. We have to find the LCM of these three numbers. Already I have mentioned we are not going to follow the normal school method. If we want to use this trick, the first step what we have to do is we are supposed to find the biggest among these three numbers. So the biggest number among these three numbers is 8. Let us take a note of that. The next step what we are supposed to do is we are going to find out or check whether the biggest number is divided by the other two numbers. Let us check one by one. First let us take the number 2. Now we are going to check whether 8 is divided by 2. Yes, 8 is divided by 2 because 4 2s are 8. Next, we are going to check is 8 divided by 4. 8 is divided by 4 also. So, here if the biggest number is divided by the other two numbers, or in other words we can say if the other two numbers divides the biggest number, LCM is none other than the biggest number. So, in this case LCM is 8. Let me repeat it once again. If we have to find the LCM for some numbers, the first trick what we have to do is we have to find the biggest number among those numbers. Next, we are supposed to find whether the biggest number is divided by the other numbers. If the biggest number is divided by the other numbers, then the LCM is biggest number only. So, let us see two more problems, then we will get a clear idea about that. So, let's find the LCM for the numbers 3, 6, 12. In order to use this trick, first we are supposed to find the biggest number. So, the biggest number among these numbers is 12. Let us take a note of that. The next step what we are supposed to do is we are going to check whether the biggest number is divided by the numbers 3 and 6. First let us check for 3. Is 12 divided by 3? Yes, 12 is divided by 3. Next we are going to check whether 12 is divided by 6. 12 is divided by 6 also because 2 6 are 12. Since the biggest number is divided by the other two numbers, the LCM is biggest number 12 only. Let's see one more problem in this type. So the next problem is that we are going to find the LCM for the numbers 3, 4, 12, 18, 24, 36 and 72. In order to use this trick, the first step what we are going to do, we are supposed to find the biggest number. So the biggest among these numbers is 72. Let us take a note of that. Next, we are going to check whether the biggest number is divided by other numbers. Let's start from 3. Is 72 divided by 3? Yes, 72 is divided by 3 because 24 into 3 is equal to 72. Let's strike out 3. So if we watch the question, there is 24 also available in this question. So let's strike out 24 also because 24 into 3 is equal to 72. So 72 is divided by 24. Next let us check for 4. Is 72 divided by 4? Yes, 72 is divided by 4. Since 18 into 4 is equal to 72. So let's strike out 4. At the same time, let's strike out 18 also. So 72 is divided by 4 as well as 18. Next, we have to check whether 72 is divided by 12. Yes, 72 is divided by 12. We all know 12 into 6 is equal to 72. So let's strike out 12 also. Finally, let us check whether 72 is divided by 36. 36 into 2 is equal to 72. So 72 is divided by 36 also. Since the biggest number 72 is divided by all the other numbers, so the LCM for these numbers is the biggest number 72 only. In case if we are not aware of this trick, what we will do? We will solve this easy problem also by using the normal school method, that is L division method. We will use this method and will try to finish the problem till 1 comes at the end. However, this method will take 2 minutes. So if we know this trick, at least we can solve this easy problem in few seconds. Practicing this type of tricks will definitely increase your speed. So far we have seen problems in such a way that the biggest number is divided by the other numbers. You may ask me what happens if the biggest number is not divided by other numbers. So there is some trick for that too. Let us see that trick also. Here comes one problem. So we are going to find the LCM for the number 8, 6, 12 and 4. So the first step as usual only we are going to do, that is we are supposed to find the biggest number among these numbers. The biggest number is 12. Let us take a note of that. Next we are going to check whether the biggest number is divided by other numbers. First let us start from 4. Is 12 is divided by 4? Yes, 12 is divided by 4 since 3 into 4 is equal to 12. Next we are going to check is 12 divided by 6. Yes, 12 is divided by 6 also. Finally we are going to check whether 12 is divided by 8. Is 12 divided by 8? No, 12 is not divided by 8. So what we are going to do? We are going to take the multiple of 12. Multiple of 12 means nothing. It is 12 into 2, that is 24. Now we are going to check whether 24 is divided by 8. So what we have done? If the biggest number is not divided by the other number, we are going to take the multiple of the biggest number and we are going to check whether the multiple is divided by the other number. So you may ask me whether we have to check for 4 and 6. It's not necessary. Since 12 is divided by 4 and 6, the multiple of 12, that is 24, will definitely divided by 4 and 6. So checking is not necessary. So the LCM for 8, 6, 12 and 4 is 24. The method what we have seen now is one of the method for solving this type of problem. There is another method too. I will explain it also. You may follow whichever is convenient for you. So in the above problem, in case of 4, 6 and 12, finding LCM is very easy. Since 12 is divided by 4 and 6. If you are having the numbers 8 and 12 only, finding LCM is a little bit difficult. So if you are having such situation, that is if you are going to find the LCM for only 2 numbers, you may follow this method. The method is that in the numbers 8 and 12, we have to take the common factor out. So in the numbers 8 and 12, the common factor is the number 4. So if we take the number 4 out, inside the bracket we will get 2 and 3. Since 4 into 2 is equal to 8, 4 into 3 is equal to 12. Next step what we are going to do is we are going to multiply the numbers 4, 2 and 3. If we multiply 4, 2 and 3, we will get 24. So the LCM is 24 only. In both the methods we are getting the same answer only. So if we are having 2 numbers, if you want to find LCM for only 2 numbers, you can follow this method. That is, you have to take the common factor out and next we have to multiply all the numbers. The final answer after multiplying will be the LCM. So let us see 2 more problem in this type, then we will get a clear idea about it. Here we are going to find the LCM for the numbers 3, 9 and 21. So first as usual what we are going to do, we are going to find the biggest number among these numbers. So the biggest number is 21. Let us take a note of that. Next we are going to check whether the number 21 is divided by 3. Yes, 21 is divided by 3. Since 7 into 3 is equal to 21. Next we are going to check whether 21 is divided by 9. No, 21 is not divided by 9. Since it is not divided by 9, what we are going to do? We are supposed to find the multiple for 21. That is 21 into 2 is equal to 42. Now we are going to check whether the number 42 is divided by 9. Is 42 divided by 9? No. So next what we are going to do? We are going to find the next multiple of 21. The next multiple of 21 is 21 into 3. So 21 into 3 what we will get? It is 63. Now we are going to find whether the number 63 is divided by 9. Yes, 63 is divided by 9. Since 9 sevens are 63. So the LCM for the numbers 3, 9 and 21 is 63 only. I think the concept is very clear to you. The concept is that if the biggest number is not divided by other numbers, we are going to multiply the biggest number with 2 and we are going to check it again. If it is not divided again, we are going to multiply the biggest number again with 3 and so on. So next what we are going to do is, already I have mentioned in the previous problem, if we are in the situation to find the LCM for only 2 numbers, we can use another method. We are going to check that method too for this problem also. So here first we are having 3, 9, 21, but we can neglect 3 because 21 is divided by 3. So now we are having only numbers 9 and 21. So if we take the common factor outside, the common factor for 9 and 21 is 3. So if we take 3 outside, inside the bracket we will get 3, 7. Since 3 into 3 is equal to 9 and 3 into 7 is equal to 21. Next we are going to multiply 3 into 3 and 7. So if you multiply 3, 3 and 7, the final answer will be 63. So in both the cases the answer is same only. You can use any one of these methods. Let us solve two or more problem to get a clearer idea. So next we are supposed to find the LCM for the numbers 2, 3, 21 and 7. So first we are going to find the biggest among these numbers. So the biggest number is 21. Next we are going to check whether the number 21 is divided by 2. Is 21 divided by 2? No. So what we are supposed to do? We are supposed to take the multiple of 21. That is, we are going to multiply 21 with 2. That is 42. Now we are going to check whether the number 42 is divided by 2. Yes, the number 42 is divided by 2. Next we are going to check whether the number 42 is divided by 3. Yes, 42 is divided by 3 also. Finally, we are going to check whether the number 42 is divided by 7. Yes, it is divided by 7 also. Since the number 42 is divided by all the other numbers, the LCM for this problem is 42. Next, we are going to find the LCM for the numbers 12, 4 and 9. For that, first we are going to find the biggest number. The biggest number is 12. Next, we are going to find whether the number 12 is divided by 4. Yes. Next, we are going to check whether 12 is divided by 9. No, it is not divided by 9. So now we are going to find LCM for the numbers 12 and 9 only, because 12 is divided by 4. So we need not worry about 4. Since we are having only two numbers, we can apply the second method. The second method is that we are going to take the common factor out. So the common factor for 12 and 9 is 3. So if we take 3 outside, inside the bracket we will get 4 and 3. Because 3 into 4 is equal to 12 and 3 into 3 is equal to 9. Next we are going to multiply 3, 4 and 3. So if we multiply 3, 4 and 3, the final answer will be 36. So the LCM for the question 12, 4 and 9 is 36. Finally, let us solve one problem and end this video. The final problem is that we are going to find the LCM for the numbers 30 and 42. Since we are having two numbers only, we can directly apply the second method. The second method, we have to take the common factor outside. So the common factor for 30 and 42 is 6. If we take the common factor 6 outside, inside the bracket we will get 5 and 7. So next we are going to multiply 6, 5 and 7. If we multiply 6, 5 and 7, the answer will be 6 5 are 30. 30 into 7, 210. So the LCM for the numbers 30 and 42 is 210. I think you might have understood this concept very clearly. If you have any queries, you may ask me in the comment section. Once you are thorough with this trick, you can solve the LCM problem very easily, even in the mind, without using pen or paper. If you like this video, press the like button, share to your friends, subscribe our channel Tricky Tips Maths. If you want to receive notifications whenever I am posting the video, press the bell icon. Thank you.